Welcome back, City Builders. It's time to dive once again into the bustling world of City Skylines, where dreams are built, block by block. In our second episode, we'll be taking our city to new heights, exploring innovative strategies and tackling the challenges that comes with urban planning. In our last episode, we left off with our Verburg district and industrial being the best it could potentially be. You may notice obviously there are 5 businesses that do not have enough people, but that is soon to change with the increase of residential demand. So let's not waste any time and let's just jump straight back in. So yesterday we ended up having over 2,000 people as we ended off the city, which was quite good, and today we hope to expand that up to, let's see, maybe 10,000, so hopefully we can unlock the high residential and start to make our major city. So as you can see here, all we've just done for now is obviously just increased up our pedestrian area, as obviously because it is needed. And whilst we have an abandoned building, that should just be built back. So as you can see here in the industrial Verburg, it is actually going quite well, but we'll still need that extra 400 just so we can make it all happen. As down that goes, as you can see, the residential has now started to decrease, which is perfect. That is what we needed. Gotta make sure it's got water. What? There we go. Now officially has water, which is quite good. And as you can see, we're also nearing the border here. So, we've got another abandoned building. Gotta make sure I don't delete the wrong one. Let's just get rid of the ones that are asking for more people. They should eventually rebuild with demand. As you can see, it's mostly just residential. So let's quickly make sure that's on there. And then into there, into there. Let's just keep this going. Now I've got a little strategy that can make us a bit more money over here. As you can see, we've got this at the moment. I just want to get rid of that for now. As we look to go into the road, as we will want a 2-way toll booth. Add in our little bit, and obviously, as you can see, it does need electricity. Not to worry. It can literally just cross straight across, and the water can literally just follow it straight across as well. So there we go. And now as you can see, the bridge isn't really complete yet. And there we go, we now have our link inside. So if people want to come in from this side, they can. As you can see, we do need to bring in some healthcare, some elderly care, and a cemetery. Maybe we'll focus on these 2 first. So the first thing we'll do actually, I forgot we took both loans. So, with the increased demand in residential, all we can just do is just increase. Gotta make sure they've got water. Down we go, right down to the bottom. There we go. And I think we can actually increase, yeah, there we go. So we want that to be the best we can. So as we can now see, there's now obviously starting to be little deaths. So obviously we will need to build one of these. And now I'm going to put it up in the top corner, just so it's out the way. And as you can see, we are still in more demand. Now this is where this gets a bit tricky. So this is where we're going to have to stop. So we've now reached our border. And as you can see, it's mostly commercial. Let's start making a lot of this commercial, and we'll just add the rest in as residential. Obviously, they've all got water. And now we're back into industrial Verburg, where we can still look to increase by 400. But as you can see, power line there, so this will now have to be our last one here, and here as well, unless we add in a little curve. There we go. I don't think we can add one in on here. No, we can't, unfortunately. As you can see, it does give us the chance to increase more industrial. Just going to make sure they have water, and I'll just link that pipe back up. As you can see, industrial Verburg is still being quite well. And obviously, it's all in the industrial estate, so we do look to increase industrial Verburg down to here as well. As you can see, we would now obviously have to start moving our city downwards. So let's go roughly to there for now. So 4 more squares to be built. We will have some residential there and commercial there. And I think we're actually closing in on our first milestone. Yes. Once we get this, it will be a lot better. As you can see, we will unlock a police headquarters, fire station, hospital, an oil plant, which we won't really want, a bus station, which can be fantastic. So let's just wait for these residential all to be built. As you can see, residential is being built. As you can see, it is on the rise again, so why not go and do 800? And let's set the time of day back a bit, just so we have a little bit of a view. And there we go, that's going to be the last we will do down here. And let's just make that all industrial, not industrial, commercial. You can see industrial Verburg. We're going to have to start expanding at least downwards, unless we obviously go over the water with a little bridge. So just, I say let's just create a little bridge across. And there we go. And now we can go back with the 400 by 400 grid. obviously make sure it's got water, so what I'll do is I'll just run it straight over and connect. And then obviously it will need power, so I'm just going to link it to the power line. As you can see, people over here are complaining about water. I'm not really a good man if I don't give them water. And then obviously, let's increase this down by 400. And let's take that to there. So that's obviously going to be the last one. It's going to be down here as well. Just have to build all. We won't build all residential. As you can see, this is also going to now need water. So let's just run that down. And whilst they are in building, I'm just going to let this sit and just see if anything happens. So as we can now see, residential is on the increase again. But there are literally 4 buildings that just need industrial. And as you can see, Industrial Avenue. Oh wow. Oh wow, wow, wow. Wow. So I've got a solution to this. That is my solution. So if some people wanted to come through here, they could. Ah, is this only the one-way toll booth? I think it is. Did I choose the one way? Yeah, I needed the 2-way. There we go. So now people can start to come through here if wanted. What I'm going to do first of all is make this road straight and then connect it into there, so you can turn if needy be, and there you go. As you can see, some people are now coming through this toll booth. As you can see, Industrial Verburg is complaining, so let's start getting more residential. Ah, we've got a steep hill here, but it doesn't matter for us. And obviously make sure they have water. And let's see, can we pay? We can pay off one of our loans just to grab it back. So as you can see, this is going to cost us roughly 40 odd grand. So I'm thinking, in this little space that we've got up here, why not add one of those? As you can see, we'll be coming down to the last bit over here. We could probably fit another. We can fit another square one, which is good. I don't think we could do another one. Yeah, no, it's just outside city limits. Let's do the final rundown on here. think that's going to be... Yeah, that's how it's going to have to be. A little topsy-turvy. But what I'm thinking here is, why do we not just add, for now, just this as commercial? As obviously you can just see, we are now running out of power again. Not to worry. Industrial Verburg's got this all covered. And as you can see, these guys are now obviously complaining about water. And let's just put that there. And then we can start to increase in commercial up to here. And then we can start to go residential, residential, and residential. And also we've got the space up here if we need to. As you can see, it is Industrial Verburg on the rise now. These toll booths are kind of helping a tiny bit. But it's just the traffic just piling up. So I think once we get these in, I'm going to have them having to go through a toll booth to come into my city. So what I'm going to do is have that go in there, and I'm going to bring it all the way back to 1,200. And this will be the start. This is probably going to be where our city will be. As you can see, we will have obviously increased bases, but now it's just Industrial Verburg. So let's increase downwards, obviously. And industrial. Oh, make sure to fill that in, and there we go. Now I want to try and include a toll booth here, but obviously it is too expensive and is noisy. So what I could potentially do is add in a little roundabout here. I'm thinking just a nice simple little bridge over. Right, let's just get rid of this bridge and this. And I'm thinking we need to make this as straight as possible. So like that, yeah? And then from here I want to start obviously increasing this over by 400. Wait, what did we just unlock? So we just unlocked public transport, and obviously a hospital, fire station, police headquarters, which is perfect. And with the money actually, we can now go and build the elder care. A hospital costs 65k. How much does a police headquarters cost? 60k and 60k. Okay, so that is perfectly fine. I've got to make sure these get the water that they need. And how are we looking on garbage? Okay, so landfill's actually doing alright for now. So as you can see, the increase in demand is very, very high. And this will already be our last one over here, so let's try. So let's go 400. 400. Right. What is this road for now? 400 and 400. And there we go. And then we go 400. 400. And that's how you have a little... That's how we make that work. There we go. So this, for now, will be our little new little residential. So let's just increase up our residential over here. Increase that all up, and then if we look at where the toll booth will be the noisiest, it is only to there. So what I'm thinking is they can instantly be met by commercial action, but obviously we have a problem occurring. They will need electricity. That should run, hopefully. There we go. More electricity. We need to hopefully make sure that these quickly expand here on the residential side. So we've got to make it so they have to go through a toll booth to come into the city. Doesn't look like they're gonna get there. So what we can actually just do is literally just connect it like that. And there we go. As you can see, I think we have to chuck in another landfill down here. Just so we are ready and prepared. As we can now just see, police officers are story. So it's going to be quite a bit to do, but hopefully we can make this happen. This city will not let us down. As you can see, we're also just keeping the same pattern for the little neighbourhood. There we go. So that's obviously going to be what we need. I think for now we can actually pay off all of our loans just to take them back. And there you go. So we're up to 74k with the loans. So it looks to be more commercial as well, and residential. I think we'll do residential like that, and we'll just have commercial just sitting in these spots. And there we go. People obviously complaining about the flies. Obviously, Gotta be a good mate. Quickly, I realised. There we go. And now, I think what I'm actually going to do is I think if we increase Verburg district, I don't know, water. Water supply, where's the water supply? There we go. That in. And where's our sewage? As you can see, more industrial demand. And there we go. We'll just leave that one for the industrial. Obviously, make sure it's got water. And once that just builds, we'll just hopefully keep an eye on this traffic, because I want to see where our traffic really is. Now I forgot where it goes. Info news. There we go. So obviously we will actually over here buy a little primary school. We can have a university in there. I mean a high school, we get a university next. So what's this, I think? Just also increase water a bit. And we'll just let that play out and see our money in about a minute of being idle. So as we can see, we are up to 80 odd grand and almost 6k people. With more residential being needed, I think it's time we start to increase package. And there we go. The school is now obviously surrounded. And let's just quickly fill this in as what it will be. As you can see, we've almost actually already maxed out what we can do over here, unless we keep going to the right. I reckon that's going to be all we can do down here. I know they need water. So let's quickly just go in, grab our pipe, send it down over here, and back up we go. So we can also do more of our residential. And obviously we are starting to run out of our resources over here. So we will potentially start to now see a drop, unless if I can get rid of, if I demolish this, it should start to see people lose electricity. I just think we can easily just increase it all by doing this. And also down here, I think we're just going to need a little police station to actually just sit there, and a fire station will just sit behind. As you can see, electricity shouldn't be a problem for now, as we will have to increase industrial Verburg. So we're going to increase it over to here, and obviously get our little squares in. And there we go. Obviously, gotta make sure they have water. And there we go. So you can start to see that we are now actually starting to lose out on electricity. We will obviously have to start increasing more. As for now, it is only the best we can do. If we pay that and take that, you can see it's not really changed a lot. As long as we continue to rise, as you can see, people will now start to moan about electricity. The only best bit we can do is just add 1 to 2 more of those, just to increase up our electricity. I actually think we can get 1 more in here. Actually, no, never mind, I don't think I can. Where can we start to... We could actually go here. And there we go. And obviously, just do some click building. Gotta make sure they have water. And obviously we are on the increase again. So let's see, we can buy 2 areas. One that costs 3 grand. As you can see, this would be our best one. But then we've got this. Both the same. This one has no water. This one does have water. Where's the water in this one? Ah, the tiniest bit. I actually think this will be a whole new district down here. Oh. Actually, I think let's actually just go and increase this. Actually, we can just overlap this, can't it? So this is all going to be our welcome to the Verburg district, where it gets larger every time. I want to quickly just chop up some of these edges. just where there's nothing there. There we go. So we now start to see we are in need of more industrial. We haven't abandoned building. So what I'm actually thinking of doing is this one, we'll buy that, just so then we've got a lot more to build. So look, we have all this that we can now build with. We can even implement can see, what I did over here, guys, is I just obviously did what I did, and just obviously had to increase down the road. And there we go. Starting to come to shape, the city is. I think actually over in this part is where we'll have the city, so this will be a whole new district that we call the Verburg Utopia. Well, let's continue building this. Oh, we can. And now we just wait for the extra 500 people to come in. Also, make sure these people got water. We can make sure that they do. And then we can just sit and watch these come in. As you can see, guys, we are only 100 people off being where we need. Hopefully. For some more residential. No. Just 50 people off now. Oh god. Abandoned buildings. There's nothing.
You're talking to him and I'm talking back. You're saying what you're doing.
Lane.
What's telling you?
I love.
What you're telling me?
Where? Uncle. Ready.
Watch his head on the wall. I'm going one thing.
Yeah. I'll put him back down actually, and then I'll get him in a minute. Yeah, in a minute. As you can see, guys, we reached 7,000. That's going to be it for today. Peace out, everyone.